MKE, none of this really matters anymore, man. Look at me. Look at me, Mr. Kill Everything. Does any of this fucking matter anymore, man? Not if you ask me. Sorry, man. I don't care about any of this anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like, nah. I feel like the second half of Office Space, basically. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking, I got my new drill. I'm going to be, I'm going to be knocking the goddamn cubicle walls over. Let me see here. There's no super tips to do. There's no Ko-Fis. Damn, it's rough out in these streets. See what I mean? That one guy showed up, Haggis, right? Monday night. I made a bunch of money. And now nobody's gonna support the show now. We're cooked. Like, we're totally finished. Let me see. Super tip. That's where you support the show. Supertip.gg/mersh. Your one-stop shop. If you want to show a little love tonight, I would appreciate it. We haven't hit Money Plane in quite a while. That would be nice. Supertip.gg/mersh. You know, speaking of super tip, we already have a couple super tips coming in, and I got a message from Moody right before the show, where he told me they're working on the whole formatting fucking thing, and the things showing up all weird and what have you. So we're going to do our best tonight, and we're going to test it out now using these super tips that are already chilling in our system. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. Sorry, bud. It's how do I say this? It's worse. It's actually worse. I'm actually not sure how. Can I be honest with you, Moody? I'm kind of impressed. Like, I didn't think, like you said, when you messaged me, you said, I'm working on some things. It might be fixed. I tweaked a couple things. I thought to myself, I really thought to myself, the worst case scenario, it's just not better. But somehow, and I have to say, bravo. Somehow, you managed to exceed my expectations and make it worse. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys going over to supertip.gg and giving me money, even if the donos are really teeny tiny and we can't see them. Let's continue here. You see what I mean? They're all different. Whatever. All right, so we got a couple of announcements to make tonight. As I was teasing before the start of the show, long-time friendships, business relationships, romantic relationships, they come to an end eventually. And sometimes things come to an end, but they come back. Life comes back and emerges from death. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy. I want to do the good news first tonight, because I'm sure you guys were all worried. We were all concerned. We've watched Ralph. He's been spiraling very hard in the past couple of days. I would say it's been 75-25. Like, it's been 75% Nick Rekieta, 25% me. I've been catching a lot of strays. I don't know why the fuck I'm still catching strays. I've stayed relatively out of Ralph's business, but I am happy to announce, guys, that just because sometimes relationships find themselves down and out, just because sometimes couples experience a setback, does not mean that they cannot try to undergo a whole new beginning together. And I am, of course, happy to announce, ladies and gentlemen, the power couple is back. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan, Ralph, and Scarlett. This was just 15 hours ago. Back together again. Oof. Scarlett does not have a flattering side profile. Wow. Every time I see Scarlett from the side, it's like, yo, let's not do that again. They're back, baby. They're back. Apparently, Scarlett has already handed over a bunch of private correspondence that she was having with her sister, who was worried about her. She has given all of that correspondence back over to Ralph. So I will say this. While I did maintain an extremely peaceful vibe with Scarlett Hampton in the last couple of weeks, all things considered, I did tell you guys that a week or two ago, I did tell Scarlett. She reached out to me first. I told her, look, I went at you pretty hard. In my defense, at the time, I didn't like what you had done to my, at the time, girlfriend. I thought I was just being a good guy to my girlfriend. It's water under the bridge. I got no beef with you. She did reach out to me quite a few times. Several times she reached out to me in walls of text trying to get me involved in this beef with Ralph, right? Trying to get me to tell her, give her advice and, leak things for her and try to, go behind and play messenger for her. I stayed out of it. I stayed the fuck out of it. I know how these drug-fueled, codependent, sick situations, I know how they play out. And I had just the tiniest little feeling inside of me that these two were going to end up back in each other's orbit.
All right, so she wrote about Ralph. He's threatening my life tonight. I don't know you. I know you don't want to be involved, but I have messages wondering how to leak him without him trying to get me suspended. He's threatening me. This was at 4:30 in the morning yesterday. I wrote back, what kind of messages? I don't care about getting suspended. Let me know what you're talking about. I'll try to help you as best I can. This was at 4:30, right?
The lovebirds are back again, and hopefully she'll be buying them flights in no time, and we can get these two lovebirds back together, wherever that may be. Vegas, Wisconsin, Chicago. I don't care. Pick one. But we got to get these two lovebirds together as soon as humanly possible. So congratulations, you guys. I really am genuinely happy for you. The content was going to start drying up. All right? Felicia and fucking Karmic broke up. You guys broke up. Me and Ice Dancer broke up. We need a new toxic couple out here. We need somebody to make waves for everybody. So I, for one, am excited. I wish you two the best of luck. Really, seriously. If I had a bottle of champagne right now, I would fucking smash it on the side of a boat for you. That's how excited I am. So I'm sure if any of you other people found yourselves communicating with Scarlett and plotting anything with her, I would say there's a less than 1% chance that your information is now in the hands of Ethan Oliver Ralph. So good luck. Good luck to all of you in your whatever the fuck this is. The sweet release of death. I'm waiting on you, God. Get it over with. For the record, by the way, I'm going to see Backrooms this weekend. How underwhelmed am I going to be? Please let me know in the chat. Anonymous for 3 says, can't be worse. Can't be worse than The Housemaid. Backrooms can't possibly be worse than The Housemaid. But will it be? The problem is that I enjoyed The Housemaid because it was so bad. It was hilarious. I just am afraid I'm going to go and be bored at a movie. But everybody wants me to go see it. So. Everybody's been in this situation before, right? Everybody's been in this situation before, right? Where you're dating somebody, or you don't even necessarily have to be dating them, but it helps if you're either dating or business partners. Like, you have to have some kind of thing together, right? And you meet up, whether it's for dinner, whether it's for a meeting, whatever it is, right? And you ever show up to a one-on-one meeting and the other person is already on full tilt, right? Most of the time, right? Most of the time you end up in a fight, right? But most of the time, whether, again, there have been times where, I've been in a relationship and we're both a little, but you still go out to dinner and you're still what would you like to drink? Oh, this place is nice, and you have a few minutes and then it gets this is bad. This is showing up to dinner and it's oh, and of course you're late, right? Because why not? Why not? Just don't respect anyone's time. And you're okay, I just got here. You know what I mean? Don't start fucking yelling. When you just start yelling. There have been times with that with Royce, right? There have been times where tensions were brewing and we were working together for a little bit. And then finally somebody goes, look, I'm going to say it. This has been pissing me off, right? But it's another thing. I've had these incidents where I just got to Royce's house one day and he just started screaming at me. And I'm just standing there okay, all right. Can I grab a drink first? Can I grab a coffee? And then we'll sit down. And then you can keep yelling. Yeah, this is bad. This is my man just immediately showed up and he's got a fucking attitude. I love this. Inject this into my fucking veins. Oh my God, I love when other people's lives are going badly. It's so much better for me.
Nightwave, where the fuck are you? We're in Boca. Me and the wife are in Boca. I should know where you are, but I don't. I'll take what I can get.
I just told him.
I'm a great group.
I just told him yeah, it's only 2 hours for me, but I'll be on a cruise at the end of the month. It was non-refundable.
I'll answer your questions, but I like fucking ketchup.
I couldn't get the money back, Gino. I couldn't get it back. Supertip.gg/mersh. And if you guys don't start donating more, I have to assume that you guys hate something. You hate me, or you hate the overlay, or you hate my cats. And we don't need that in our lives. Okay? We'll do like one more, I think, and then we'll wrap it up tonight. We'll find somebody to raid. If you guys want, though, let me see, where are we at here? Well, we're still at 187 tonight. All right, guys, I know we can do another $13, all right? We got to get over 200 tonight. We got to at least do a white boy summer here. It is literally a white boy summer right now, and we haven't been unable to cross that threshold and celebrate white boy summer in some time. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, Dan Snot's correct. He said, I did my part. Come on, guys, $13 will feed 3 cats and a Mersh. Well, to be fair, it's 5 cats. I think people forget that I feed 5 cats, okay? I have to feed my 3 cats. I have to feed the outdoor boy. And then people forget, though, there's also Ori. And that little prick Ori, he comes fucking sniffing around or whatever the fuck, all right? You know how it goes. Serenity said made 4K like 2 days ago and already begging you got to never change. Well, for the record, Rumble takes 50%, all right? So I made about 2K Sunday night. Monday night. I hear you, bud. But it's also 2K that I'm not going to see for 60 days. So, And by the way, Serenity, for the record, if I make fucking 10 grand in one day, and that was 4 days ago, I'm still trying to do a daily fucking average here. So, I don't know what to tell you, pal. If I make 100K on Monday, I'm still going to do a show on Wednesday and hope we make money. Just saying. Let me ask you something. If you get a Christmas bonus, do you tell your boss, hey, you know what? I don't want you to pay me the first week of January. Fuck out of here. Jim Edwards said, see, the trick is to not give Mersh anything. See, I get that, but then again, Jim, right? You don't get mad when I do, plug the fucking super tip. You don't get mad at me when I fucking remind the audience that I, want to hit a certain goal or something. It's one thing to just not give me money. That's fine. But to be annoyed that people do is fucking insane. To me, that's nuts. If you were to get an email this next week, like I did a month ago, saying hey, that internet you pay for, that's going up 20% this year. You kind of have a right to be annoyed because that affects you, right? If you go in and you're like, hey, let me get a double quarter pounder with cheese, and they go, oh, that's gonna be $6, and you go, well, it was $5 a week ago. That's annoying because you're buying it. It affects you.